only. The Momentum Master course, I'm going to give it to you for free.
He's going to give it to
Kill
us
it.
for free.
Master course, I'm going to give that to you for free.
He's going to give us that
More.
for free too.
I'm going to give you that for free. The
Oh my
Mental
God.
Foundation, I'll give you that for free.
Is this guy
Just keep
crazy?
going. I mean, it's all free.
The Millionaire Mindset Trading course.
Not millionaire, mine.
John's
That's that for free. Wow.
Yeah, the story.
Jeez, wait.
Look.
$5,000.
No, we've got to listen to this. So, hello everyone. Welcome to the main event of the evening. I am with your host with the most, Scott Andrews. So, just to introduce this one. Now, this guy follows the same principles, wouldn't you agree, as a lot of people who are out there claiming big things in the trading world and how they can help you with trading. Would you agree with that statement, Scotty?
Yes, he does follow the same structure.
Yeah, so the guy's name is John Howe. He's from Australia, and he is a coaching, I say mentor, you think guru. We haven't quite agreed on that one, but he has some wild claims. So we're just going to watch and see, watch a bit about John Howe and his trading method. So now, Scotty, I'm just going to move you over here. So this is what he has claimed. This is the product that he is selling, and this is what he claimed. Okay, so just to go back and talk about that. So he is claiming that he has a 90% win rate. Now, what would you say about anyone with a 90% win rate?
That's very high, and especially over all those areas of classes, like, you know, the stocks, Bitcoin. That's extremely high. So although you can still have a very high win rate and not necessarily make a lot of money because you're just taking quick scalps, but he's claiming you can make a lot of money. So people normally protect a system like that, though. They don't want to just share it for free, like online. So
yeah. So if you've got a 90% win rate, which is very good even for a scalper. Now, a scalper would probably just use maybe one pair or maybe all the majors, but, you know, be very specific, be taking it on maybe just the 5-minute chart. I don't know a lot of scalpers that scalp more than one sort of time frame. He's claiming that his system works over all time frames and all stocks and Bitcoin and the lot. Now, massive claim. Now, for that, you would want some sort of evidence. But this happens a lot. People make these outlandish claims. People who are more convincing than perhaps old Johnny. And they can actually sucker you in because, as we're going to watch in this next segment, they tell you something that's great, and then they don't actually start to sell the product and go into the minutiae of how they make their money, although he does have some videos up. But they go into now selling you a dream.
And your ability to be able to trade more because now your account's growing. Do you think you can start doing $5,000 a month? Remember, building up slow, right? Building up slow.
Just building up slow.
Yeah, starting out when
So, now, to be making $5,000 a month, to tell the viewers, at a rate that you don't blow up your account within about 4 trades, we were saying that, you know, you'd probably be trying to make 1% per month. And putting on 1% per trade, maybe. And for $5,000, you would need like a $500,000 account. Now,
that's difficult to do. That most people don't have that. So.
But this guy's claiming that. No, I think what this guy's claiming isn't really, like he said, doesn't go right into the minutiae of his risk management in this whole video. So you can watch this video online, and we'll put it in the link below. He is, I guess, he's claiming that you just like have 90% win rate, and you're like putting on some massive amount, or maybe 5%, 10% per trade, or something like that.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, he's not going in the details and to put 5 to 10% per trade. For most people, they'd be uncomfortable doing that. Most normal people who understand anything would be like, you know, and to see their money just flicker around up and down on the P&L would be like, I'm concerned here. But Apparently, you can make $5 grand a month out consistently.
All right, so the next thing that these kinds of people do. Now, we've talked about this. I mentioned Tim Sykes to you before. He's claimed that he's lost $500,000 in one trade, I believe. I may be wrong,
Yes.
but it's been something like this. Now, this guy's saying in his first 2 years of trading, he made every mistake he could think of, and he was $250,000 in debt. Now, why do these traders do? Why do these people who are trying to take your money and trying to get you to sign up for their system or whatever? Why do they do this?
It is. I think it helps build like a trust thing and a rapport because some people don't talk about their losses. I think I heard, but that's not. I mean, when I read that, I read 2000. He was owing someone, so it wasn't like he had $250,000 in the account and he blew it. He either borrowed money. I mean, that's just reckless. That's unbelievable. So I don't quite. That's not help to me. If you see something like that, guys, that doesn't really necessarily mean he's a good coach, because to do that is, there's no risk management there really. Unless you've got like a $10 million account or a $100 million account, then okay, you might lose $250,000, but we're not talking about. I mean, that's just. I don't quite understand.
It's the same principle as someone like Sykes who says I lost 500,000 in a trade, and I can tell you about that or whatever. Like I said, I think it's because they want to build trust. They want to show you that they make mistakes, but they also want to show you this is just dime in a dozen. Like, this means nothing to me. This is how much money I make. I just laughed this money off. Anyone,
they do. It is.
Anyone who has lost $250,000, and especially if they're in debt or have lost 500 grand, they should seriously start to think about, right, shut this whole operation down, start from the level up, maybe go see a psychologist, maybe go see a hypnotist, maybe go see another trading coach, but it's a claim that they all make. Okay, so we've got to the next one. So he's claimed that he's the claim of $250,000. Now, this is another thing we see a lot, and Scotty and I like to have a good old chuckle about. And it's about the price effect that it's your perceived price of something, especially when it's a service, because it's not tangible. So as a service, you just think that. So this guy's pulled some numbers, I believe, out of the air of what this is worth.
Yeah.
So we can just watch it again and then comment.
Mm-hmm. Right. Obviously, I'm not going to charge you $9,985 today.
Thanks for that.
If all this did was to finally give you a system that is simple and it works, would it be worth it?
You save a lot of money. He's convincing.
Training only. The Momentum Master course, I'm going to give it to you for free.
He's going to give it to you for free.
Course. Give that to you for free.
He's going to give us that for free too.
I'm going to give you that for free.
Oh my God! Is this guy crazy?
Keep going. I mean, it's all free.
The Millionaire Mindset Trading Course.
Not Millionaire Mindset for free. Wow.
Surely. No, we got to
$20,000 for my coaching. So that's exactly what I charge right now. But I'm doing something.
So we need to comment on that.
It appears. I mean, you're saving a bit of money.
$397 per month.
Bargain.
Now, I mean, in all fairness, he has given us nearly everything for free. He's given us $1 million worth of trading product for free. So $397 per month should be a pretty good deal, right?
It appears. I mean, you're saving a bit of money.
So what does Tim Sykes offer per month? What's his?
So the the similar package would be like 159, and he's obviously an established trader. For 20 years, he's been trading. So we've got him compared to John Howe. So it's quite a lot. I mean, that's the most expensive I've seen when it comes to stuff on the internet. So 397 that's pretty much 400 a month. That's like $5,000 a year for his program.
Which is pretty much the same as the 5,000 that he's offering, right?
Yes, it is.
Like
he's
you're
done
going
it
to be
well.
saving $200 or something. You're going to be saving $200 or something like that. So like what is 397 times 12 is 4,764.
So he's done that well, hasn't he? He's
yeah, for for 12 months. But again, a classic. This is the price effect. This is you just thinking that he's now slashed all this. He tells you that it costs $500 to talk to him, and then it can cost that up to $20,000 to be in his inner circle. Yeah, he charges you from 5,000 to 20,000. So you're getting a bargain here. Now, again, I need to reiterate that this may seem like a joke for us, but there's more convincing people who get people to sign up for this sort of stuff. So although this is lighthearted, it's also quite serious in one way.
It is, because you do see a lot of this going on, especially with, the day and age of, everyone on the internet being an expert. You've got to be cautious when you see something like this, because it's too good to be true, really.
Yeah. Now, also, John Howe does a lot of things. So he's also likes to try and motivate people. He's a mentor in that way, and he puts up some YouTube videos. He's got a YouTube channel. I recommend it for everyone. Type in John Howe trading, and you'll get his YouTube videos, and they're nothing but an inspiration. Would you agree with that statement?
He has a way with words and how he articulates himself.
Now, Scott Andrews, I've actually got a treat for you.
Yes, please.
I have made a montage of some of his best advice that he has given on the interwebs. Now, are you ready for this? Are you ready to get your mind blown?
I'm braced for like a Tony Robinson routine right here. I'm prepared.
Tony Robinson. Yeah. Okay, so we'll keep watching this, and then his montage will come on.
Every single week, and if you like it, you can stay on. If you keep working harder, keep working hard, and keep working hard at this. And
so what
ended up happening was, he actually went back to mopping and cleaning floors. You guys see his daughter. Every day he would do his he would do
just an inspiration, really.
What ended up happening was
I'm motivated now.
He actually went back to mopping and cleaning floors and cleaning toilets. Every day he would do his you would do his and then he realized he had to go back and box. He had to go back and box. He could go back and box again. The thing that's really helping me out. When you first start your morning, okay? First thing what you want to do is you want to put out to the universe a bit of gratitude and write out your goal.
Now, I haven't been doing that, Scotty. So that's perhaps why I'm not, making. So this guy's claimed at one stage he was making $30,000 a month, I believe. But he had to give it up because he says he got cancer. I'm not going to get into that, obviously. And then his life started to get a bit miserable, so he just brought it all back. And but I want to make $30,000 a month. I don't care if I work 20 hours a week. But that's actually been my downfall, is not putting out my goals to the universe. So, do you think that's something you could do for me, perhaps?
Well, if it gets me $30,000 a month from trading, I will be prepared to do that. So, I need to sign up to the course immediately, it seems. John needs to help me.
Yes.
It's without question. I mean, goodness me. More.
And that's what I do every day. And it's amazing. I've talked about this in the past, but that if I got that goal, it'll help me move closer towards my outcome. What is your outcome? That order that you write down on a piece of paper.
What's up, guys? John Howell here. Hope you guys are doing well. Listen, I want to talk to you guys about fear. I want to talk to you guys about your potential. I want to talk to you guys about...
He's got some passion though. He's got...
God-given talent inside yourself that... Man, this... Today's obviously Monday in this video. That's hard.
Oh dear.
I think he needs to work on. I think he needs to work on his camera, like his camera angles that he uses.
Yes, it's not. It's a little disorientating because it's obviously he's on a treadmill or something, and it's just raw. His life. It's John's life on film. We're privileged to be a part of it, John.
But look, I mean, look, that's the end of that. I would have to say if I was a betting man that this guy isn't exactly being 100% honest with all of us about what he can offer.
Yes. The live trading will deviate a little bit from this particular video. I have a suspicion.
Yeah, definitely. But look, I think we're going to have to wrap it up about here. We've had a good chat about it. Is there anything that you would like to add about Scam Watch?
Like you said, more videos to come, everyone. So if you do, see something that you want reviewed, Connor will, we'll put another video out because I think there's a lot of things out there that are very questionable in the space here, especially Forex and binary options. And although John's hitting everything, so he knows everything, so that's interesting. But yeah, please send us something through, and we can go through it again and just help clear things up a little bit because there's a lot of scams out there.
John, if you want to talk to us, we'll be more than glad to have you. More than glad to have you on the show.
Yeah, like some live trading. I mean, let's just get him
on. I want him on just to a bit of motivation for everyone. Like I just think that would be the best thing.
I want to learn more. Not really pay the $3.97 a month though, to be honest. Until I see some. Probably not the $3.97 actually. But open invitation. That's it. That's the final words from me, Connor.
All right, you've been more than an absolute gentleman on this show today, and I thank you greatly.
Been a pleasure. Thank you guys for watching.
All right.